So today's the day that we are going to get Darcy out of the paddock, very, very muddy paddock, and bring her up to the stable block, tie her up, give her some hay and just pop her back in. This is a big deal because the last time we did it, she just kept getting away from us and using her body weight, overexcited and just got the zoomies. So here Emma's easily putting on her head collar. Now, Darcy's just brilliant in the paddock at the moment. You know, she does some brilliant groundwork. You'll have seen on previous videos, she follows us when we walk away from her. When we turn to her, she halts. She's got great control. But Emma at this point is getting a bit anxious and says, I don't want to do it, and asks our instructor, Jess, if Jess would bring her out of this ridiculously muddy paddock. It is particularly difficult with it being so muddy. So here we got Jess braving the mud, bringing her out. Now you can see here that Jess has got her on a pretty loose rein. Every time Darcy decides that she's looking away or doing something different, Jess might give her a little tug and then loosen the lead rein and takes her up to the paddock. And, you know, it goes really well as these things go. So here we are up at the stable block, which is much less muddy. Jess is going to be tying her up to baling twine. Now, baling twine's important because if the pony gets agitated while they're being tied up, they can actually break the baling twine and they won't hurt their neck. Now, she starts to get a bit wappy at this point because she hasn't been tied up for a while. So she's getting frustrated. I'm bringing her some hay at this point to calm her down. Now, Jess suggested bringing her up, tying her up for a little bit, getting her used to it. See, she's getting fussy. But I ask her to back up, and then she does back up for me. Then there's me tying up the hay net. And then Darcy thoroughly enjoying standing there, enjoying her hay net. So all in all, I count that as a success. Getting her back out was not quite such a success, and I'll show you a video of that later. It's a bit more of a faffy video because I'm videoing and the video is going all over the place as I'm circling her, getting her back into the paddock. She doesn't really want to go back into the paddock. But yeah, here she is, just enjoying her hay, and she stays like that for 10, 15 minutes. And we're going to be doing this again today, so we'll see how that goes. She'll get used to it. It's just going to take a little bit of time and practice and a lot of effort and energy on our behalf. Make sure you like and subscribe, and then you can find out what happens next and how she gets used to coming back in and being groomed again, being tacked up, and then being ridden. And hopefully the goal is that she'll start, you know, by the end of this season, she'll be able to go to shows and perhaps even compete. So we'll be showing all this on our YouTube channel.